Well, in this installment, I don't even know if I'm in focus. Whatever, I want to do this installment a little bit different. I want to be painting this image here. I wasn't particularly happy how this one turned out. The heart on the forehead is really cool, but it's kind of small. I just got 2 canvases. I'm going to be painting with new brushes, new to me brushes. These brushes are from a garage sale, from the Salvation Army, I believe, in Terrace. My mom picked them up, and that's the challenge today. I'll be painting this image with these brushes. Well, I outlined it all in black. I also covered the whole painting in something, it's just linseed oil and white paint. And I think that's called liquid white. I don't know. Let's just see how... Oh, it just goes on so smooth. This is the way oil paintings are meant to be done, I think. It feels like it's so dry going straight onto the canvas. The color, the pigment seems to go a lot farther. You can just spend all day blending. Painting with these bigger brushes that my mom got me feels right too on this humongous canvas. I believe this is an 18 by a 22. It's the biggest one that the Dollar Tree provides. You can see the pen mark really good beneath where I meant to cover it up with pigment. Isn't working too well. I hope you remember to like this video. Got some yellow on the orange, which ain't a deal at all. Look, it's all looking pretty yellow in the whites of the eyes. I don't know how long it takes the linseed oil to dry. I'm hoping it's all just wet. I took a couple hour break in between painting the orange. It's hard painting in a marathon match, especially when you don't really have an exact image in mind from the very beginning. I'm switching out brushes. Just quickly wash that out. Let's go with a filbert. Ooh, it's real tough. This is a real tough filbert. Got a lot of blue on the other side of the brush. I'm just kind of mixing it in. Kind of like it a lot. Here, I'm just going to put down some gobs of paint where I want future paint to go, just to make it easier. Large, copious amounts of paints. I don't know what to do about that. I'm going to try and pick that off a bit. And then I plan to cover that with more yellow later on, hopefully. Just looking back, look at what you've done so far. I have a feeling the linseed oil is dry. I thought it would stay wet for a while. Not too shabby. Just clean this brush, get all that green pigment out, or at least a lot of it. I'm just going to use the same brush to paint on some black. Just mining out some spots where it could be little patches of white one day. There's a little bit of paint thinner left on my brush there. You can see right there. It's all kind of grayish. That's just clear, transparent. The oil paints isn't really helped by the linseed oil after it's dried. Try to hide those brush marks a little bit. Well, there we have it. There's some eyes pretty early on. I bet they'll have some touch-ups a little bit later on in the video, but not too shabby. Sometimes you gotta congratulate yourself, because there's no one congratulating you. I just got pigment on the microphone. Whoops. So, that's really just a pale yellow. Here's just a straight up yellow. I feel like I should have a finer brush. Not for the fun stuff. Let's mix black into the yellow. It almost looks kind of greenish with a bit of black in it. Got a loose bristle brush from the paint on canvas. Just picked it off with the brush though. So what do you think about these videos of me painting? Are they informative? Are they entertaining? Do you feel like you go on the same journey I go on creating them? Or am I just wasting my time making them? And I should just focus purely on the art instead of the filming of it. I gotta put a lot of heart into these pieces of work. It's an exhibition of my soul each time I paint. There's paint everywhere on this canvas yet, but it's a long way from being done, I feel. This is going to be a black star. Kind of an homage to David Bowie and his last album. Painting shapes. So much fun. I'm using a really rough brush, I feel. You can just see it in the reflection of the light. I'm pretty sure it's not coming off on camera, though. Running low on black paint on my palette here. I'm going to try and stretch it just to finish this black star. But I'm sure I'll be grabbing black paint very soon for my palette. That one was tough to paint. But there you have it. She's a black star. This painting, there's paint all over it. I ain't signing it yet though. There's little mistakes. I ain't happy with this painting at all at this moment in time. But I'm not going to continue painting on it just yet. I'm just going to sit back, relax, and see what needs to be done. In between the break, I kind of went crazy, and I painted a lot. And let's just continue that trend. Got a bit of a wider brush than I painted the rest of the black. No. Let's just quickly do this heart. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. I always wanted to just try something wacky and wild. And right now, felt like the perfect time. I don't know if any of this is a good idea. I'll just have to see tomorrow. Look at it with extreme prejudice, with a little bit of prejudice. So much prejudice you'd think it's racist. But there's no rules to painting. You could just do whatever you want. And then let other people interpret it later. I don't want to get too complicated, but I feel like I should at least finish what I started, kind of, somehow. This painting is absolutely wild, man. I swear. I don't know if this is my masterpiece yet. But hey, by the time I release this video, it's only the beginning of the year. I think I gotta stop right there before I get too out of hand. And, of course, every painting needs a signature. And there, everybody will know it's me. There you got it. Pretty much the same image over again. Just the same cat. It's like a photorealism painting. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Or do none of those. Just go to the beach. Promise me that.